Okay, so let's talk about morphological awareness or morphemic awareness, effectively morphology. What is morphology? Well, morphemes are the parts of words. So let's just explain that very quickly. So within a word, you have a root word or a bound root word. Now, a bound root word is a root word that needs something else with it, and a root word is the root word that doesn't need something else with it. What are those other things you need with it? You need prefixes and you need suffixes. So this is effectively what morphology is. It's understanding prefix, root word, suffix. Simple as that. Now, a lot of people with dyslexia, you will notice from the ages of about 5 to about 8, they start struggling with their morphology. So a very easy example of that to understand is the former US President George W. Bush. He's dyslexic and he would use words like irregardless instead of irrespective or regardless. So this IR prefix is something he struggled with. And it's things like mixing up pre and per, mixing up pro, re, d, dis, this kind of thing. And this actually stops people from being able to communicate properly. It stops people from being able to learn words properly and spell words properly. If you want to teach people with dyslexia to spell, then by the time they get to secondary school, teaching them morphology is a really great thing to do. Because actually it helps you understand the structure of a word, helps you understand what the prefixes are, what the prefixes do, it helps you understand what the suffixes are and what the suffixes do. So let's take a very simple example. Production. Okay, so you've got this root word duct. You get words like duct tape or air duct. Okay, product, reduct, abduction, induction, deduction, deductive, this kind of thing. So what you're doing is you're playing around with the prefixes, the suffixes and the root word. Now, when I was teaching years and years ago in Australia, we had this big metal board and magnetic strips, and I used to love playing around with the magnetic strips. In fact, often I'd stop the students playing with them because I wanted to play with them so much. And the idea of seeing this and moving them around on a metal board, it was such good fun, and it really, really inspired me to do more and more and more spelling work with them. It's what I used to learn to spell. I was terrible at spelling when I was younger, and once I discovered morphology, then spelling became a whole lot easier. So you can build words using morphemes. You can build words using prefixes, suffixes, and root words. You can use morphemes for orthographic analysis. You can use morphemes for blending words. You can use morphemes for all sorts of things. One of the things you can do is you can scaffold the morphemes so that you can look at what happens, you can see the way things work, and you can create rules from that. So you see patterns and create rules from the patterns. And this helps people have a deeper engagement with language. So if you've got a dyslexic student round about secondary school age, they're struggling to spell, and just repeating the same old spelling, making them write out the spelling over and over again isn't working, try them with a bit of morphological awareness. You may be surprised.